All right, we're here. Sorry about that. Made you wait a little longer. But we're back. We're here. Just had a couple little problems with the camera here, but it's working now. Okay, tracks my hands. There we go. I think we're good. I'm trying to fix this. I'm trying to fix our list here. Because I have to update it into my chart before I get rid of these numbers on the side so we can track this live. Up to 48 Philly, we updated that one. The thing is, we found a lot of new finds, so I have to plug all these in. 49, like for example, the 49 Denver, the 50 Denver, and the 50 Philly. Very exciting finds. So give me just a moment. We're going to hang out just for a little bit here while I plug these in. Make sure that we get an accurate track of what we've been finding. And then we'll crack into this box and hopefully get some silver. 49 Denver, 50 Philly, and 50 Denver. Amazing finds, by the way. Oops, copied the wrong one. That ruined everything. And put one there too. There we go. 50 and Philly. Hope everyone had a good day. I sure did. A little busy, had to work, but what you gonna do? 50 Philly, 50 Denver. So this 50 Denver we're gonna highlight because that is amazing. Very hard to find. 51S, we found one. That's also new. Found one of those. 51 and an S. There we go. That's in. That's good. What else do I have to put in? Found a 52 Denver. That's not going to update, of course. Spreadsheet's it's a neat mess. It's a mess, but it's okay. Actually, you know what? I should put it on stream so you guys aren't just staring at nothing. I think this should work. Yeah, it does. There you go. Here's our spreadsheet I'm working on. In case you actually care, which most of you won't. But I'm just adding into this column all the finds we found from the last box that I did not put in yet because I forgot. And now we're on stream and I have to get it ready. So 53 Philly is the next one. Found two of those in that box and it's not updating. Okay, cool. There we go. That was 50, what was that? 53 Philly, okay. Because I did 52 Denver already. Yeah, 1, 2, okay. 53 Denver, we got 2 as well. And it's not updating, cool. That did now. 54 Philly, got one of those. And it's also not updating. I fixed all the updateds on the last box, but anything I did not find in the last box, the row didn't get updated. So I'm paying it. So this one should work. Yeah, it did. That was 54 Denver, 56 Philly, 56 Denver. Found a couple of those. Found one Philly and 2 Denvers. And then we're looking at 57 Denver. We found one of those. Right, next line. Did not update. Eventually this will all work flawlessly where I can just punch all the numbers in and it won't be a problem. Where am I at? 58 Philly. Didn't find any of those. 58 Denver. We found 4 of them though. A lot of 58 Denvers. Very, very common for us. 59 Denver, we found 2 of those. So Phillies we're struggling with, which is weird. I live closer to Philly than I do Denver. 68S, found one of those. Did not update. 69S, we found 2 of those. Also didn't update. This 70S should update. Found one of those. There we go. 2024 Philly. We found a couple of those actually. We found 5 in that box. Very nice. Still only 3 no Denvers for this year. I do have a couple, just didn't find them here. And now all the Canadian. We have a lot of Canadians to add. I'm just gonna copy this line. Put one there and paste that. I think I need to make 3 or so. I'm going to do that. And we're going to change these. So this is going to be the 1960, 5 cents. And this is 99.9%. And we'll use periodic table marks here because we're sophisticated. And then, so we had the 60, the 68, and the 75. Maple Leaf, you can correct me on that if 75 is not one, but I'm pretty sure it is. Pretty sure I'm not wrong there. All of these are going to be box 6. Some that. Some of everything, I guess. Some of pretty much everything. Some of pretty much everything. Doesn't have to be perfect there. And then I'll have to update it down here as well. 100% nickel, it's not 99.9. 83, 95, 98, 99. Okay. Let's see. 99, and then we have 2002. I'm just gonna copy that. What was the other one? I found a 2009, and then we found a 2012. Change that to 12. Whoops, undo that. And then the 18. Okay, so there we go. That's all those. 98. That was earlier. Okay. 98, 99. I don't remember. Okay, no. So those are good. These are found in different boxes. And all right, and then we have the O2. Found 1, 1, and 1 in those. Just do this for now since we don't have to get the whole row anyway. Was that all the foreign? No, we found a Thai coin. 99.9. Okay, so yeah, I was right. We did find a coin from Thailand. And make sure I put that in because I have Switzerland, Japan, East Caribbean islands or states, Singapore, Panama, and then I have Thailand. So we do have to add that in here. Thailand. And then we'll add a line under here. The reason I'm copying and pasting these is just for the font. I don't want to go through and do the font again. 2, and this is Bot is what it was called. We found 1 right there. This can get rid of for 1 total. Nice. I think that does it there. Let's update this sum to take everything here. 17 foreigns for the year. There we go. Alright, we are updated on this front. And I'll mark what kind of extra colors we got here. Let's do this just to differentiate them. Make them like a gray kind of color for nickel, I guess. Makes me happy, but there we go. Spreadsheet's updated. We got our totals. I marked the V nickel in purple because it's really cool. We'll have to find a color for the buffaloes. So, all right, that does it for that. We can get rid of that. Spreadsheet is going to go away for now. I know, it was a beautiful spreadsheet, but it's going to go away just for now. And I'm going to go through my little list here and update the totals so that, actually I should bring my spreadsheet back for just a second. Bring back my totals so we have fresh totals to add to for this hunt. Thanks for being patient with me because I did not completely forgot to do this before we started. So here we are doing it now. Alright, 2001s, we have 230 total. 76, we have 113. V-nickel, we can officially claim one. And a second buffalo, great find there. I'm just got to do a little bit of quick math here, add all these together. If the second I find a way to automate this, I will do it in the future, but for now, I have to do it by hand. That's 5 of those. One of those. I'm going to leave the exclamation points next to the 50 Denver because that's pretty cool. 51S, take one of those. 2, 6, 5, 4, 8, 5, whoops, wrong thing. This one turns into 5. Almost done. Almost done. 17. 12, 11, and 15. Alright, we're good. Now if I save this, it should update on stream. And we'll be able to get back to work here. Alright, that should do it. That should all be updated, and I think my list should be working fine. Got the trusty Leatherman out. Just gonna mute my phone over here so I don't get distracted. And I made a critical upgrade for this stream. I actually brought water. So I'll be able to actually have something while we work on this box. Alright. I think we messed around enough. I think we get cracking on this. So I'm going to open this very carefully because every time I open these boxes, I shake everything everywhere. But I'm going to flip it over first just to show you. We have 50 rolls of nickels in here. Looking at this side, I didn't see anything when I picked it up from the bank that was particularly of interest. No like buffaloes on the ends or anything like that, but there's definitely 50 rolls in here. This one I just picked up on Thursday, yep. So it's brand new to me. I have it marked. These are markings for me just so I remember exactly which bank I got it from. Just in case it turns out to be amazing, I can run back to the bank and see if it has a sister box. So, you know, if we find like three V-nickels in here, I'm going to go running back to that bank. We have returned, Bug. How you doing? We're figuring out the regulars. Man, the glue on this is insane. Alright. Handy thing about Leathermans, though. Come with knives. Make sure you cut away from yourself, kids. This thing is wicked sharp. It's brand new to me, so be careful. Alright. You got here just in time, Bug, to witness the cracking open of the first box, or of our box. Here's our nickels. I haven't seen this side yet, so we're going to scan it for a moment. We got a piece nickel here. I see a lot of newer designs, nothing too crazy. But I also see some old, a lot of these are just normal older Jefferson circulation. I actually don't see a lot of modern ones, there's a couple here. But that's a good sign. That means that we might have some older coins in here. Don't see any silvers on the ends, but you know, what are the odds of that really? So I say that now because my very first nickel box I ever got, I got 11 silver war nickels out of it, and that just spoiled me because I thought, oh, this is normal. It's not normal, in case you didn't know. I got really spoiled on that box, and now it's been ruined for me ever since. So here we are on box, what is this, 6, 7? Box 7 of 2025, and we still have yet to find silver. Hopefully, tonight we change that. Well, we failed to find silver, but somehow we find Liberty Head V-nickel from 1903, and we find Buffalo nickels and 1950 Denvers. But we can't find a stupid silver nickel. But here we go. Here's our opportunity. This is what we're going to do. I'm going to roll. We're getting serious. Rolling the sleeves up for this one. Alright. Nothing to do but start, right? So, hope everyone had a good Sunday. I think, well, if you're out on the West Coast, you probably still have some of your day left, but pretty much over for us over here on the East. Don't see any silver color, but doesn't always mean anything. Alright, let's see what this box has in store for us. I'll be picking out I'll be announcing what I find while I pick it out. There we go, words. We're going to be checking the bison nickels for spears, and there's a lot of other things, so I might need to explain a couple things I'm looking at as I go, because there is quite a few. So if you're curious or have any questions along the way about why I'm looking closer at certain things, just ask, because there's probably a billion reasons. We have our first pre-64. It's a Denver. It's a 1963. 63s I am going to check for some varieties. Most notably on the 63, you'll see on Unum, there's a triple die where they punched Unum 3 times. They technically punched E pluribus as well, but it's more pronounced on Unum. Actually, I can get a photo out here so you can see it. If we get out of our small cent territory, again, this is the official red book. I think it, oh wait, no, it's not in this book. It's in my variety book. Another great book, by the way, if you're a cherry picker like I am. Cherry Picker's Guide by Bill Favaz and J.T. Stanton. This has some real crazy stuff in it, like from way long ago, too. I'm just going to be looking at the most modern stuff, of course, but if we go to 63, where is it? 63. 1963, this is the triple die reverse, and you can see, especially under the U, the M is tripled down here. It's not as pronounced up top because this is the first area to wear around the edge. So you're really looking at the U's and the bottom of the N and the M. But that's mostly what I'm looking for right here on the U. Obviously we don't have it here, but that's why I'm looking at these if anyone's interested. So we're just going to be checking them and tossing them back. I noticed all the rolls are wrapped by a machine. If I get those, it means I went through the Mints Metal Recovery Program and all the coins were taken out and melted. Yeah, here in the States, almost everything is machine wrapped anyway. But that, I noticed that hasn't diminished the quality of stuff I've found because everything is machine wrapped, right? And even if it's been machine wrapped, like, you can still get silver in them. They don't pull out any precious metals in the currency. The one thing you might not find as often are the steel cents and pennies, because they're, to my understanding, there are some magnets at the mint where, or not at the mint, but at the sorting facilities where they will pick out what they consider to be impurities, and sometimes those coins get sucked up and taken out of circulation. Here's a 64 Denver. If you watched my video on nickels, you'll know why we look at these. So we'll pre-scan it just to check, but I really won't know until I look at them closer. So they're going to be set aside in a pile, and we're going to look at them all at the end. Does Cherry Picker's Guide have Morgan and Peace varieties? Let me look. I think this is just the small cents one. It's mostly American pennies and American nickels and their predecessors. Let me see if there's a table of contents I can show you. Because the earliest thing we have here is half cents, American half cents. I thought there was a table of contents in this thing. Let me make a mess real quick and find it. There should be. Oh, there it is. Okay, variety listings. Half cents, large cents, Flying Eagles, Indians, Lincolns. Yeah, these are all the small cents, really. They do make more books, these guys. Bill Favaz, JT Stanton, pause the stream if you want to look them up. I think they make one for Morgan and Peace dollars. So I just got the small cent one because that's what I'm going to be doing most. I'm going to be looking at nickels and pennies, so that's why I got that one. This is another 1963, so we'll take a look at this one too. Just looking at Unum, obviously not triple die, so we'll put it away. Nickels are a bit more hit or miss. You go through a lot more, a lot faster than the pennies. Yeah, we got a San Francisco mark though. There's a 68S. We count them. Oh, I'm gonna need a dump box. Oh, we're using a penny box, an empty penny box. Yeah, no problem. Yeah, look it up and let me know if you find anything, because I am curious if they have half dollar and dollar coin stuff too. Because I know I looked them up briefly when I was buying the book, but I knew that I was only going to be doing nickels and pennies for the most part. So that's what I focused on. That's all I had the money for when I started, so that's what I got. I have a 2001 here. This is a personal challenge. You'll see it in this list as it rolls around. I'm basically just checking how many 2001s and 1976s I can pull out of circulation in 1 year. I'm not actually pulling them out. I am putting them back. I'm just counting them as I go. So most of the time you'll see me be counting them almost every time. And a 68S. I do take S-mints as well. Just because I live very far from San Francisco, so I think it's interesting when I get one out here. So we're adding one to each of those, and you'll see it updated here. 2001, the number in parentheses is the total for the year so far, and the number that's going to be after it is what we find in this box. That'll be added to that later. Alright, so with some of those technicalities out of the way, we can go back to hunting. Here's roll number 2. See what we got. I do like these rolls better. Well, I shouldn't say that because I think... Oh, I gotta go back and look. I'm pretty sure the hunt that got me the V-nickel and the buffaloes, I'm pretty sure that was Loomis wrapped rolls, which is just a different company in the States that wraps these. There's really only two. It's Loomis, and then these are the ones that are rolled in Harrisburg, H.R. String & Son. Harrisburg is right next to the Philadelphia Mint, so, you know, that's why they do it out there. But, yeah, I'm just going to be flipping through these, and if I find anything interesting, like this, it's pretty worn down. It's got a Denver on the back, so we know it's older. 61, I'm actually not holding on to 61s. It's got to be pre-60 for me to keep it. if it doesn't have a variety. Look at that S. It looks filled in. You see that? Bottom of the S looks filled in. Unless it's a scratch. Oh, wait. Yeah, it looks like a scratch. Never mind. I'm checking for the spear through the bison. Don't see a spear. And then on the other side, you check Liberty. Sometimes these are doubled. Thing to look out for. Gotta check. I'm also looking for 2024s in the nickels. 2024 Denver is ideal, but any 2024 is pretty good. They're considered modern low mintage, so we're going to be looking for them. I've got another 64 here. Is it a Denver? It is a Denver. We'll pre-screen it, see if it's anything obvious. Don't see it, but we'll check it later. Keep the S-mint up there out of the way. It's an 04. 92. Another 04, wrong one. There's 2 designs each for 2004 and 2005. I'm looking for particular ones. We're only looking for the peace nickel, which is the one with the handshake. Represents the peace between the Native Americans and the United States government, to my understanding. And then, excuse me, the Louisiana Purchase. Ignore that, my bad. Represents the Louisiana Purchase. Here's a 63. Just check that one. So I'm looking for the peace nickel. I'll show you one when I find it. I already did find one, but I don't think I commented on it. So I'll let you know when I pull one out, and I'll show it to you again. Here's an 01 again. As I said, I'm going to be marking a lot of these, so if it's annoying, I'm sorry, but that's what we're going to be doing here. Oh, hey Matt, how you doing? It's been a little bit. Yeah, I saw you 2 weeks ago. Saw you. I talked to you 2 weeks ago. I remember you. Don't you worry. I hope you're doing all right. Oh, how was that snowstorm out there in, you said Chicago? Was it Chicago? St. Louis? I'm sorry, but 2 weeks does a toll on my memory. Remind me. I know you guys were prepping for a big storm, that we didn't get any of it, which I'm thankful for, but we're currently being slammed by our own snowstorm out here. So I guess we caught up in the end in natural catastrophic events. Not catastrophic yet, but shouldn't be too bad, but it's supposed to be a good, 6 to 8 inches, so we'll see how it goes. But I hope you weathered your storm just fine out there. What else we got in here? This dump box is not going to work. It's very much in my way. You can't see it, but it's right in the way of my arm. So I'm going to change that up in a minute. A couple 64s here, and they've all been Denvers. Can't really see, but we'll check it. This is a 65, first year without the mark on the back. Not really holding on to them. There's a cool color here. I'm kind of hoping this is silver, but my hopes are low. It is. Yep, they were right to be low. 2000, the dirty one. Here's another bison. Check that guy. What you're looking for here is you're checking on the left of this E. In between the E and the T, a spear will start. It's a die crack. And it'll run straight through the back of the bison and then down in between his legs. This one's not it. And then again, we check Liberty for any doubling. A little bit of extra lines there around the L and the I, but that's just die wear. They wear out as they punch them. So that's pretty common. Not interested in any of that. 2003, 91, 74, and there's a 76. I was just about thinking in my head, when am I going to find a 76? But found one of each, 76 and a 2001 in that box, in that roll, excuse me. All right. It was St. Louis, my bad, yeah. Still around, huh? After 2 weeks? Low temps at 0 and less. Wow. Yeah, that sucks. Yeah, our storm is supposed to be over tonight. But the problem is, I think it's like Tuesday, Wednesday this week, is it's supposed to be a high of like 15. So the snow's not going away. You know, it's gonna be here, and work those days is gonna suck. Not looking forward to it, but oh well. You know, it happens. You gotta suck it up and just deal with it. All right, nice job with the 50 Denver. Yeah, I know, right? That was a find. Something I was not expecting, and I'm gonna have a video up on it. I am making it right now. I'm gonna have a video up that has my live reaction in it, as well as, you know, some edited commentary. Oh, I almost threw that away. First 2024 of the box. It's a Philadelphia. It definitely got scratched by the sorting machine, but hey, we don't mind. 2024 is a 2024. Hopefully that means there's some other ones in here. But yeah, that 50 Denver, that was a surprise. I'm over the moon about that. And if you haven't seen it live on stream, here it is. You know, I still have it in the bag. 1950. It's actually in good shape. I mean, you can see the wear on his face and on his collar, but it's a pretty strong punch for what it is, for how old it is. There's a Denver mint mark on the back to show it's real. Same coin. Over the moon about that. Absolutely stoked. So it's a video I was actually very excited to make, so I'm working on it. I didn't have a lot of time today because I did have to go out and work. I was driving all over the state. So as soon as I got home, I had enough time to eat and then prep for the stream, so that's where we are. 69, is it an S or is that a Denver? It's a Denver, okay. Alright. There's a 76. No good finds yet, I just noticed. A little bit of a slow box, 4 rolls in. 76 Denver. 18, 16, 21, 72, and 22. Alright, well, at least you pulled out a 2024. 2 1976s. Oh yeah, and Matt, since we last talked, I'm not actually holding on to all of my 76s and 2001s anymore. I did a couple of those boxes, then realized how many I had, and realized that if I kept holding on to them, I would have way too many, so I put them all back. But I'm still counting them. 2024 Philadelphia, first one of the box. We'll take that. That brings us up to 16 for the year, and actually not being too hard to find. So, we'll take it. Let's go into the next roll. Roll 5. Actually, and Matt, I don't know if you saw the V-nickel either. 1903. That was a find and a half. In case you missed it, there it is. I'm just keeping all these on hand because I just found them, but I still like looking at them, you know. Still like looking at them. So I have them here on my desk still. Yeah, there goes the artificial shortage plan. You know, it was something about looking at those billions of minted and thinking, you know what, maybe I'm not making a dent. I barely have enough room to collect the things that I actually want to collect, so probably a good idea to send those back. There we go. Got our first... Oh wait, it's a 60. I thought it was a 5. 1967. I thought it was a 57. Yeah, so the enders looked a lot better than what's in these rolls, but that's to be expected. There's an 01. It's a messed up 2012. But we're hoping this is a very, very shiny something. 83. 85. It's a shame it's got a junk on it because it's actually in great shape. Yeah, exactly. 122 years old. I mean, when you say it like that, it just blows your mind that it was in a box, just sitting there at the bank, you know. waiting to get found, and someone probably spent it and used it in their everyday transactions and didn't bat an eye. They're like, oh yeah, it's the shape of the nickel, it's the size of a nickel, it's the color of a nickel, it's a nickel. Not knowing what they actually have, or someone just had it in their change jar and threw it in the machine at the bank, not knowing what it was. Put a Sharpie mark on each 2001. See how long it takes for me to circle back to them. That would be pretty funny. It would also take forever. Honestly, I'm tempted, but if you look at our list, we've already found 234 for the year. Look at this color. You see this? Look at that. It looks almost copper. I bet you it's just dirty or toned, but I'm kind of hoping it's a foreign. I doubt it, but that's an interesting color. I can see from the markings where it just fell out to the side that it is an American nickel. That's pretty cool. Let's see what date it is when we get down to it. If it's cool enough, we'll keep it, because don't see that color too often. Nice bronze in toning. Assuming it's actually natural and not artificially done. Because you could do a lot with chemicals on coins. But also, if you did it, why are you throwing it back? You know, 64. It wasn't a Denver. Let's see. 16, 83, 88. Really nice 61. I don't know how nice that shows up on camera, but there is some serious luster on that. 61 Denver. I'm going to set it aside. It might be a collection upgrade. We'll check that. Might look better in the book than the one I have now. And you know, for 61 being in shape like that, an uncirculated almost condition, we take it. Absolutely. 06, 74, 18. It is American. It's just kind of weird toning. It's a 99. Not really interesting. It's got Ring of Death on it from the machine too. Oh well. It's still a cool color. It looks very bronzish, you know. It's pretty cool. I'm gonna set it aside for now. I'm gonna take a closer look at it later under less harsh light, you know. But that was just 276s. What do we got here? Two of those. Let's see that. There we go. Alright, next one. Really odd, yeah, you're right. Don't see that color too often. Especially not on a nickel. I mean, on a penny, sure. But not on a nickel. Don't get excited. That green is just corrosion. No silver color, but I've been shocked before. I haven't found anything pre-64 yet, so hopefully it's not a bust box. That would be kind of boring. But we probably deserve it after the high of finding all that other good stuff in one box. Oh, there we go. Say something and you shall receive. First find, in 1958. Let me guess, it's a Denver. Yep. 58 Denver. There it is. 1958. Found a lot of those. That is dirty. Is it a 1? 14, 22. There's a 62. No varieties on 62 that I'm looking for. I'm sure there are, it's just I'm not looking for them. I'm just looking at the 63s and the 64s. 77. 1977. 78. That one is hard to read. 04. That's the wrong one. 83. 64. That's a Philly. And, oh, look at that. Last one. 2024. Another Philadelphia. right there. It's like a 2024. They're definitely in circulation now. So a 2001, put that one away. We have a 2024 Philadelphia. There's 2 for the box. Put that up here with its friend. And then this 1958 Denver. First actual find. 58 Denver. One right there. Save. Alright. We're on roll 7. Or, excuse me, 8. What is your best find so far from the penny hunts? Ooh. Honestly, I think the best finds have been foreigns. Actually, that's not true. Well, maybe it isn't. I found a... Do I have it up here? Oh, I do. I found this. This is a 1916 wheat penny. Oldest one in my collection right now. It's pretty worn, but it's a date that counts, as we say. That one is probably one of the best. And then, I still think this is my favorite, though. It's a 1940 Canadian in great shape. It's the King George VI on it, also in great shape. I really like this coin. I like the look of it. And I like how nice it is for being in American circulation. So, it's a winner for me. I just have all this stuff laying around because I can't be bothered to put them away. I'm working on it. Getting sorted, getting organized. I'm just a little behind. I got some inventorying to do, you know. A lot of stuff to look at, a lot to sort through, and a lot to throw away, you know. That's the plan anyway. But that's where we're at for now. Really, the goal for today is to find some silver. That's just the ultimate. I want to fill that hole in the year. Still haven't found one after... Okay, we've done 6 boxes, and there's... what do you call it? There's $2 of nickels in each one, so there's 40 nickels in each roll, 2,000 nickels in a box. So we've gone through 12,000 nickels so far and still haven't found a single silver. But, you know, we found the V-nickel and we found a bunch of buffaloes, actually. Check the list here. They're about to pop up. We actually found a couple of buffaloes, and a few have been dated, so never hurts to find dated buffaloes. So, and yeah, the V-nickels right there. 2 no dates, and I think 2 dated maybe, or 3 dated. Should come up here in a second. Yeah, 2 dated, 3 dated. So 1925 and 2 37s. So we've been doing pretty good on the buffalo hunts, or the buffalo finds, but really lacking in the silver. Really lacking. 71 Denver. 76 for that box. Let's see if we'll finally have a box that the 1976 beats out the 2001s. Yeah, I do need some Nicodate. I know that I did check I looked into them a bit to make sure that if I did Nicodate the ones I have, they're not going to damage a potential key date, and I don't think I will. Based on the other details on the coins, I don't think I'm going to damage anything that's potentially valuable. It would really just be Nicodating it so I can fill spots in the collection, right? So, but our buffalo tube here, you know, here's our tube. Doesn't look too bad, you know, even with I think there's 7 in here. There's 7 in here. There's only a couple for this year, but that's my total buffaloes. I found a couple of those in December and November, so when I was doing this a bit slower, and then when I started actually recording everything and live streaming it, I started picking up the pace and doing more of the hunts. So we found a bit more, but you know, as soon as I turn the camera on, it doesn't want to show no silver wants to show. So if I turn the camera off, I'm sure I'll find something, but then no one will believe me that I found one. Nothing there. Gotta go a little early. Bye everyone. Good luck finding cool coins. Yeah, Bug. Hey, thanks for stopping in again. I appreciate it. Hope you have a good rest of your Sunday. Get some good rest for the week. It's going to be cold over here, so hopefully you're in fairer weather than I am. But take care and watch out for those videos. They're coming out. I'm working on them. They'll be out this week. I don't think I'm going to be streaming much during the week, but we'll be streaming on the weekends. I'm going to start refining the schedule and getting us more consistent in when we're going to show up, so everyone can... it's not going to be a guessing game of when the streams are going to happen. I see a Denver here. So we got a 64 earlier. It's a 62. Don't want it. No thanks. Get lost. 97. Alright. Nothing in that one. Impressive for just a couple boxes. Yeah, honestly, it's not too bad. It's just the only thing that makes it less... Ooh, that's a worn down coin right there. Sorry, I got distracted. If you put it into perspective, though, of it being 12,000 nickels we've looked through, then we're like, okay, like, come on, where's the silver? But if I have to look through 10,000 nickels to find a V-nickel, I will happily do that every 5 boxes. Absolutely. Keep them coming. I love that design. It looks so good. Parts of me wish, actually most of me wishes we still had coins in circulation of that design. Because, I mean, we're getting close to, 100 years of Jefferson? I'm like, yeah, good guy, right? Well, maybe not good guy, but did a lot for the country, right? Probably deserves to be on a coin, but, you know, we could get some cool designs again. That would be neat. Like, you know, the quarters, those Walking Liberty ones, the older ones, those are pretty cool. I mean, the eagle's neat. Well, we don't have the eagle anymore, really, but the classic eagle, the mid-century eagle, those are pretty cool. But you don't see them anymore. There's a 64 Denver. Don't see anything. It's a beat-up coin. 65. Here's a worn-down one. It's Denver. Another 64. Don't see anything on it, but we'll see. What else we got in here? 90, 2000, 23, 14, and the last one was a 62 Denver. That was the worn one on the back. So, nothing there. Alright, that was roll 10. Very slow start to the box. Hopefully it picks up. We'll see. Because the second half of that amazing box was pretty cold, so you never know how it can flip up on you. I messed that up. Come on. There we go. There's a Canadian nickel 12-sided. There's a worn down one at the on edge. In what I had? I didn't throw away a Canadian, did I? I wonder what they will do with the coins for 250 years. Yeah, we're getting up there. Almost there. Well, yeah, 76, so it should be next year, right? Oh, wait. Yeah, it should be 76. So it should be 2026 would be 250. Here's a 70S. Happy with those. 76. If I... No, I was wrong. I thought I saw some. Okay, because if I throw a Canadian in that box, I will go dig it out, but I didn't see one. Yeah, I'm gonna work on the camera setup too. I can kind of get you closer, but then I'll hit the camera a lot more. And I'm trying not to hit the camera, so we're going to be working on this. I tried to get the quality bumped up, which I think it's a little better than it used to be. I had to put it in the right, what do you call it? Alright, I'm drawing a blank. My brain's not working, but I changed a thing, it did something, and it looked better. So, it's just, what I need is one of those more focused, close-up lenses so that I can get closer without it getting blurry. Because this is about the spot where I can keep it where it's not insanely blurry. I mean, I can try. I can do like this or something like that. Maybe let's get in the middle here. I can do something like that, right? We can see a little bit better. It's also maybe that I'm looking at on the computer screen in front of me, I'm looking at the, what do you call it? The preview. It's not the actual streamed output. So, I did get it bumped up to 60 FPS though. I did notice that I had that setting on wrong for the first couple streams. And actually, since I bumped it up to 60 FPS, people seem to actually be hanging out a bit longer, so that was probably a good decision. You know, or I'm doing better at my job, which is not likely, so it is probably the stream settings. 61 Denver, 23. So, what's also hard is pennies are not easy because you have to zoom in so much that the quality just goes to crap. So, this is the compromise I have to work with here, you know. But at least it's 60 FPS now, so you can see this riveting, fast-paced coin action in 60 frames per second instead of 30. I doubt it made a difference. But my internet can handle it, so we're doing it, you know. I fixed some hardware. I noticed I've been throttling my own internet by accident all these years, so we're taking full advantage of my internet now that I'm paying for, so I guess it's a little bit better. And it also, you know, it renders and uploads my videos pretty quick, so can't complain about that at all. Don't see a spear in this one. Found 2 bison already in this roll. And also, when I do my videos that are not live streamed, I record it with my phone camera anyway, which is much better. But I can't have my phone camera while streaming because I need my phone for work, so I need to be able to get notifications without interrupting the stream. So, sorry. But anyway, here's a good find. 1941. Amazing strike. In great shape. Honestly, it might actually upgrade what I have in the book. It's not going to be silver because it's a 41, but what a cool strike. Like, solid, nice and strong. To Philadelphia. Ooh, look at the Monticello building. There's steps on that. Look at that. A 41 with steps. Not full steps, but you can see 1, 2, maybe 3? 3 steps, maybe? Columns are all there. The triangle on top of the columns is all there. That's really nice. What a great strike, too. Let's look at that date. Look at that. That's a strong strike. He did good on that one. And look, you got some die wear on the top, where you can see the T, R, T, and Y has a little bit of die wear up top. Almost doubled. It's pretty cool. You can see it very clearly. You should see it on these two. Yep, there we go. Top of the T in trust, top of the E in we. A couple lines over the W. You can see it on the D there. Nice. That's a solid 1941. That probably upgrades the book, honestly. We'll take that. Absolutely. Alright, finally, we got something pre-50s. Second find of the hunt is a beautiful 41. Can't argue with that. Not at all. So you showed me something right next to the silver years. You want to, show a silver? Any day now, They just installed fiber in my neighborhood over the summer. I switched to it from cable and have not looked back. So much better. Yeah, I bet it is. You know, the sucky part is I live in the middle of town right now. I grew up out in the woods, so, well, not literally in the woods, but living in a house in the middle of the woods. I grew up in that environment, so we didn't get the best internet anyway, and that's what I was used to. But moving into town, I thought, oh, you know, I'll get wired internet. It'll be faster. It won't be wireless anymore. I'll get fiber. It'll go super fast. I live down the road from the police station, the school, the public library, dead center of town, and they have fiber up the street, but not where I am. I don't get fiber. Anyway, here's a 1952. It's got the 50s green going on. At least that's what I call it. That's not an official term. It's just, I call it the 50s green tone. It's like a lime green kind of going on. We'll take that. But yeah, so I am some of the unfortunate few that don't actually get fiber internet, even though I live in the dead center of town. 76. So that'll be fun someday. But I did get some 300 gigabyte internet, and then I fixed all the issues in my computer itself. The hardware was throttling my internet down to 100 megabytes. So I got that fixed, and now I get the full 300, and that's plenty for just me. So here's a 1970 San Francisco. We're going to keep those. 70S, first of the box. The 52, it's a Philadelphia. Put that in the 50s row. 52 Philly, mark that one. And the beauty find of the roll, an amazing 1941. What a nice strike. It's got steps on it, for crying out loud. Like, that's great. It's a shame the green's here, but this side's the only side that's going to show in the book anyway. So, 1941, that was a Philly, right? Second guessing myself. Yeah, it's a Philly. Okay. 41, Philadelphia. First of the box. Alright, list is updated. Next one. Okay. Check the book? Alright, sure. Yeah, why not? Oh, we're in pennies. 41, Philadelphia. Not hard to find, but great condition. So, 41S would be nice, but I think I do have one, but really looking for silver. I don't know if I have that 42 Denver yet. I think I do. I have the 39S, or is it 38S? I have one of these low mintage ones, the key dates. I don't remember which one I have. It's a 38 or a 39. We'll look at the... Actually, I think that's what you meant. Check the actual collection book. Look at the collection book. Why not? Here's my 38 to 61. We're going to look at this page. Which one did I have? I had the 39S, 6.6 million. Still looking for that 38S. 41's right here. Doesn't look too bad, actually. Oops. Trying to get this close to the camera while still having light on it. You know what? I think it is a bit nicer. What do you guys think? It looks brighter. Looks a lot brighter. That 41 Denver I have to upgrade. It's pretty worn. But yeah, you guys let me know about that and I'll update it in a minute. Let me know your opinions on that. Get your voices out there. We're going to open up this roll. Oh, I only opened up half of it. There we go. How is the back on the one in the book? Let's check it after this roll. I got to make some progress on here. I see a 52 in here. Just staring right at me. So we're going to have a find. 02, 06, 13. Here's a 64. It's not a Denver. Here's the 52 I saw. Pretty worn. It's got the 50s green going on. Is that a... Oh, it's an S. Look at that. 52S. We'll check the book on that in a moment. The mintage book and the collection book. I don't think it's going to update the collection if I have one, but starting to get some finds. Starting to find some stuff. That's good. A little bit of a slow start, but it's picking up. The 64 Denver here. Just pre-scanning it. 2012 dryer coin or something. Oh, I see some good toning in here. Alright, getting better. I see a Denver. Looks kind of nice. It's probably 64. Yep. 64 Denver. Got another worn one here. It's a 62, 73. It's a nice 94, but it's a 90s coin. You can do better. 69 Denver. 87, 88,000, 19, and 75. Alright, let's check the book on this real quick. That was a, what was it, 52S? $52S. 20 and a half. It's not too bad. That's 52, right? Yeah, it is. 52. San Francisco. It's a solid find. Can't complain about that. Let me mark it and put it in our row. 52S. We have found one this year. This is the second one. Save that. And let's look at the collection book again. You want to look at the back of the 1941. Okay, 41 is right here. Pop that out. This is what the back looks like. I think it might have some steps. It actually does have steps, so the one I found isn't too bad, honestly. But if we compare that to the 41 we just pulled out, that's that one. This one might be a bit better, and the triangle is a lot stronger up top. It's another thing to look at. Doesn't look bad, though. It's pretty darn good. But the front is better. I think we decided on that, so I'll definitely keep the other 41 nice, but this one deserves to go in the book. Why not? We'll put it in, and I'll put the other one in its place. Out on the mat here. So there we go. Oh, it's a bit crooked. There we go. It's a little bit better. Yeah, that looks nice in there. That 41 Denver, we gotta upgrade that one though. 41S doesn't look too bad, but 41 Denver's pretty flat. So there we go. Put that away. We'll keep the other 41 out here so we remember that we found one. Maple Leaf taking off. Hey, thanks for stopping in. I appreciate it. Keep up those videos. I'm going to keep watching them as you make them. So it's cool learning about Canadian varieties that I don't see very often. So I'll definitely keep a lookout for those. And hey, come back next weekend. We'll do more coins. We'll have, I think I'm going to do 2 nickel hunts and 2 penny hunts each. 2 nickel hunts and a penny hunt each weekend. That's what I'm going to try to do anyway. I got another 50s coin. I got a 58 in here. So, but yeah, good to see you. Thanks for hanging out this weekend. I appreciate it. I learned a lot from you this weekend, so I appreciate you hanging around. You are a valuable asset. 64 Denver. 23. Here's the 50. Is it an 8? It is a 58. Is it a Denver? It's a Denver. There we go. 58 Denver. 23, 22, 94, 91, 88, 74, 87, 20, 95. What is that? 74. Okay. honestly not finding a lot of the 2001s or the 76s in here, which is surprising. Usually that's all I find. At least a couple per roll, you know. 64, it's a Denver. Plenty of 64 Denvers, no shortage of those. That one's a Philly. 788. But at least it's letting us get through these kind of quick. So there's the 1958 Denver. It's a collection find. We already found one. That's number 2 for the box. Seems to be my most popular coin out of this year, at least that I collect. Hey Bug, welcome back. Didn't take as long as you thought you would. Yep, that's usually how it goes. Or the complete opposite direction. Way longer or way shorter. I thought I would have a quick day at work too, and here we are, barely coming back in time to do this. So that's why I had to update the spreadsheet on stream, because I didn't have time to do it. And I forgot, so that doesn't help either. But so if you skip back to the beginning of the stream, you'll see that the first couple of minutes is just me staring at my spreadsheet for the hunts for this year, because I forgot to update the last nickel hunts results into the spreadsheet so I could refresh this list so that we're counting for this hunt. See a Denver here. It's pretty worn. It's 64. Darn it. Kind of ugly too. Let's see. Here's a piece nickel. Still don't know what I'm looking for on these, but I know there's a variety. I'm just kind of hoping it jumps out at me when I find it, or if I find it. 68 Denver. Check those 68s because I find a lot of San Franciscos, which I don't find. Well, I find a lot of those, but San Franciscos are not as common out where I am, so. And, you know, if you look for them, you got a chance for a proof, so. Always worth the peek. 16 and 64 Philadelphia. Nothing in that one. It happens. Next one. This is roll number 16, by the way. Yeah, 16. Don't see silver color yet. Are we gonna break the dry spell? That's the question. It truly is. 21. There's a painted one. We like painted ones. I'm wondering if I can get a whole collection of painted, like all the dates. That's kind of what I'm curious about, is the 70S. Because I've been finding a lot of them. This is a really messed up one. Don't see the spear though. It's probably a good thing. Kind of be a waste of a spear on a specimen like that. Same thing there. 2 back to back. Nothing there. Where's the peak? Alright. Maybe we're not speeding up as fast as I thought we would, but reality of the hunt, I guess. 96. 64 Philly. 1. 72. Another bison. Swimming in them. Swimming in bison. Not swimming in spears, though. Another one. Man, alright, someone dumped all their bisons in circulation. This one's in good shape. I like bison, though. I don't mind. I don't mind peeking at them. Alright, what do we find? Oh yeah, the 70S. See it right there. 70 San Francisco. Puts us at 2 for the box. And we found this painted one, which doesn't get marked. I set them aside. S-Pile's looking pretty good. Save those. Alright, roll 17 now. You know, I rolled up my sleeves and now they're creeping back up down. In there. There we go. Nice. Okay. Don't see silver color, as usual. Love to be surprised by a buffalo here. Because if there's one thing about the buffalo, and even the V-nickel, is you never expect it, because the edges look exactly like all the modern ones. So they blend right in until you're flipping through them, or until you spread them out and one of them's sticking out a little bit. But that V-nickel really snuck up on me, I'll tell you that. Almost scared me, you know. I think I was looking at another coin, and then you know, I went to go put it down, and I was looking at this coin for a while, and I put it down, and I'm like, oh, it's right there. 2001, haven't seen you in a while. Denver, 64. Pre-check it. 18, 22, 19. There's another Denver. 62. That's an 80. I'd like to see an 09 as well. That would be pretty cool. That one's burnt. Someone cooked that coin. 12, 20. There's no 5. Wrong one though. Goes away, that's a 2001. So, found one. It's been a couple rolls. Slow box for the old ones and 76s. Slow box overall. This one looks interesting though. Let's see, this is roll 18. Getting up on the halfway point here. Creeping up on it. Okay. 57, right on the end. Look at that. That was the one that excited me. That's a find. It's a Philadelphia. Take it. It's old. 01, another 57. It's going to be the 1957 roll. It's another Philadelphia. Not in as good condition, but we got a 60. Whoa, look at that. This is a, come on, camera. There we go. It's a 1964. It's a Philly, but someone punched it with NRA. It's pretty neat. Cool. You know, I'll set it aside. I've seen that. I've seen ones where people drilled holes in them to make necklaces. 62. This Monticello looks awesome. Yeah, almost full steps on a 62. It's not quite nice enough to justify a collection though. But oh, something looked weird for a second when I rolled those out a bit further. Ooh, something cool. I think now my eyes want to see V-nickels and buffaloes, so I trick my brain every time I do that. My brain tricks me into thinking, hey, there's something there. No, there's not. Here's a Denver. Right here. Oops. That I'm going to throw. 64. Doesn't look too interesting. Another old one here. It's a 64. 3, 99, 23, 02. Alright, what do we find? I forgot. 2001. Put that up to 7, and we found two 1957 Philadelphias. What are the odds of that? Oh, I don't have any of those. Okay. That's actually a new coin. And we found two of them. Mark 0 and then 2. Okay. Why have I not found any of these? That's the other question. definitely Phillies, right? Yeah, they're both Phillies. Alright, that begs the question. Why have we not found any 57s? Well, they're not necessarily super rare, but that's just, I guess, we were unlucky. Well, we found them. First two of the year in the same roll. We'll take that. Did I save that? I think I did. Did now. So there we go. We filled a hole in the collection right there, so at least we got that. May not be much else that we're pulling out, but keep hoping to see that nice silver green color. The fever for it. Teasing me. It's an 05, wrong one. Another 64. It is a Denver. Really scratched up. Wow. 3. Another 64. It's a Denver, of course. Alright. See an older one here. Why did I flip that over? Because I can't think. There's an old one. 64. Here's a Denver. 64. It's always a 64. Separate my pile a bit there. It's getting a bit tall. Oh, hello. I almost just threw that away out of instinct. 2024. There's another one. They're in here. Thought he was scratched. Guess not. 24 Philly. We got something. There's an 01. Keep this up here. 2005. That's a Bison. Gotta move the 2024. So we can look at the Bison. Looking for the spear in his back, as usual. Don't see it. It's in good shape, though. Back into circulation. Someone else can find you. I'm good. I got plenty of nice Bisons. Here's a Denver. 64. As expected. Cool. I'm glad that the 2024s are still coming out. 19. 18. Another Denver. Another 64. That one's really crushed, but I guess I'll try. And another Denver. How much you want to bet? Oh, it's a 59. Look at that. There we go. It's not a 64. 59 Denver. We'll take it. Alright, one challenge coin, 2001. Let's put that in. We found a 2024 Philadelphia. It's a good find. Third for the box. Doing pretty good there. 3. And a 1959 Denver right on the end that I'm also going to throw. First 59 on the box. 59 Denver. First one. Ship it. Alright. This is roll 20. Making good progress. This will mark 40% of the way through the box. My chair keeps slowly backing up. Keep me in here. Keep me in the game. Really gnarled up coin on the end here. What the heck? It is a Jefferson. It was so messed up I thought it was a Buffalo. It had a weird wear pattern on it. Alright, we'll get to that. It's going to be last. There's that 83, 12, 97, 91. There's an 01. There's a Denver mint mark. 64. As expected. Oops. Throwing it. 1, 96, 84, 23, 12, 95, another 01, 2, you can really see how messed up that coin is now. 87, 11, 85, 81, and 83. Let's look at this. It's a 1999. Someone did not like it. Took like a hammer around the edge. Really whacked on it, I guess. Wow, what an ugly coin. I mean, it's so ugly, we'll keep it. There we go. Alright. What do we get? 2 2001s. Put those in. We're up to 10. 20 rolls in. We're on to roll 21 now. I gotta take a sip over here. Or 2. A little bit better. Alright. We got some progress to make. I gotta start moving here. I gotta go to work in the morning. Gotta get this done. Okay. Nothing's really jumping at me. Another bison. Scratches, but no spear. And no double. 1, 12, 3, 71, 12, another piece nickel. Don't see anything. 83, 19. 12, 22, there's a 64, not a Denver. Okay, 79, piece nickel. Those are just scratches. 61, another piece nickel. Tempted to stop looking at these because I don't know what to look for. 2000 something. Can we read that? Of course not. It's under a bunch of junk. Alright, well, just scratch it off carefully. Just in case it's an 09. It's an 06. Okay. I don't feel bad about it now. $12, $15, and $07. Okay. Next one. Nothing in that one. It happens. As expected. Okay. I see a 53 back here. That's something. $90, $23, $81. Oh, nothing up to the 53. 1953, and it's a Philadelphia. Take it. We will take it. 70 Denver. 78. Ooh. 6. 73. 2, 95, 97, and 20. Nothing else in that one. Just this 1953 Philadelphia. Not crazy, but it's fine. It's an early 50s at least. Only the 141. I'd like to see some more 40s in here. I mean, I'd like to see a lot of things, but we don't always get what we want, do we? Ooh, there's color here, but not any color I want, I don't think. Okay. Let's see what these weird colors are. 13, 69 Denver. $88, 22, 14. Keep making a mess of these in the back. 13, 23, 95, 79. There's an 01. 85, 2010. 64 is a Denver. Man, is that scratched. I'm not even gonna bother looking at that one. 70 Denver. 76. That's reality right there. Don't always get something. 76 and an 01 though. Can at least count those. 11 and 8. Next roll. Man. Man, oh man. 520, here's a Denver, it's a 64. Yeah. Really chewed up 88. 17, 11, 20. 14, 2000. What is that? 2018. Is it 01? 78. 16. Another 01. There's a Bison. Nothing on that side. And nothing there. It happens. 88 and 16. Okay. Just dump that everywhere. Okay. 201s. Welcome to Nickels, kids. Piece nickel right off the bat. One. See an interesting color back there with the Denver mint mark on it, so might have something. Here's something. Here's a 57. Philadelphia. Take that. Another 01. 43. Here's the interesting color. It's pretty worn too. It's got a Denver on it. 46. There we go. Asking you shall receive some 40s. Here's the Denver. Right there. And there is the 46. Nice. Second 40s of the box. Whoops. Fine. Side table, you're just getting in my way. There we go. Whoa. Bump the camera, why don't you? Alright. Two 2001s. Let's mark those. We got a 1957 Philadelphia. That 57 pile. 57 Philly. That is the third one of the box, third of the year. And this 1946 Denver. Take that. 46 is up here. Denver. Only found one this year. So that makes two for the year. And that was roll 25. That's the exact halfway point. So not a bad half box find, I guess. Right in the middle. Let's see if we're getting into the better half of the box or the worse half. 17, 19. Ooh, there we go. Possibly the better half. Got a 41 right off the bat. First roll in the second half. It's a Philadelphia, it looks like. Let's double check. I don't think there's a Denver mark under there. It's kind of dirty. Corrosion. I might get sick or something from it. I don't think there's anything there. I think it's just a Philly. But hey, 1941. That's a good find. Second half of the box, come on. Give me some good stuff. I'm counting on you. So 01. This one's worn. 64. Philadelphia. So some cool dates or even some foreigns. Love to see those. 81. 05. There we go. Bison we can look at. No spear in him. Nothing there. Very shiny background. 21, 03. 64. It's Philadelphia though. 1899, 2000. What does that say? 66. Don't see mid-60s too much. Alright, 2001. Get that out of here. 16. And this 1941 is an actual collection find. 41 Philadelphia. What with the other one? I think we already upgraded the other one. That makes 2 for the box. Alright, second half. Let's see it. Gone through 1,000 nickels already. Less than impressed, not gonna lie. Maybe the second 1,000 will be better. Before I mess this roll up, let me correct it. Here's what we're looking at. Okay. Mostly Jeffersons, it looks like. Oh, look at that. 2024. Another Philadelphia. Ooh, that I'm gonna throw and ruin. Got butterfingers, man. You like 2024s? Pull those out for sure. 23 to 61. 73. A whole bunch of new stuff. But not new enough. This is a very gemmy looking one. Looks really nice. Ooh, wow, what a beautiful 64. The camera just doesn't do it justice, but this coin looks incredible in person. Let's look at the steps on it. They have them. It's got a couple steps. It's a pretty nice strike. Again, the camera doesn't do it justice, but this coin looks beautiful in person. Absolutely beautiful. 19, 21, 77, 19, 21, 14, 15. I like it when they're all that way. Lets me sort them super fast. 70 Denver. See, if they all went the same way, it would take me half an hour to go through the box. So we're going to set that 64 Denver aside. That looks really nice. We did find the 2024. Take that. That makes 4 for the box. 4? I think 4. Yep. 4 for the box. Got a nice slick looking one on the back here. I'm interested in that one. Actually, both ends were pretty old. They look old. Hopefully that's a good sign. It might be. It doesn't look like it from the edge, but we'll see. Okay. Come on, second half. Betting on you here. It's a 70S. It's an S, right? Yep. It's beat up. But it's a 1970S. That's the one I saw in the end. Take it. 23, 14, 96, 2020. All backwards. That one looks pretty good. 69, is that a Denver? It is a Denver. I don't want the Denver. 101. 77 Denver. Any interesting dates pop out? I see 64. Guess not. Still waiting for a buffalo to show its face. 64. Denver. Doesn't look too interesting on first inspection, but that's what we do the close-ups for later. Two, 21, 21, 20. There's a Denver, 64. Of course. Another 64, Denver, of course. 82, 14, 2016, 88, 70, Denver. And the one on the end, of course, it's a 64, and it's a Denver. This box loves the 64 Denvers. Alright, 2 2001s. And a 70 San Francisco. 70 San Francisco is right there. Alright. Timer pile. X-roll. 2 moderns on the ends. 75. No 4, wrong one. 61. 76. Mm, 22. Oh, where are you? 75. My fingers don't seem to be working too well right now. Keep dropping stuff. Here's a bison. Be able to scratch through that one. $18.04. Nope. Nope, nope, nope. And 10. Alright, just the 76 in that one. Save that. Alright, this is roll 30. This marks 60%. Yeah, we got through those 10 rolls a lot faster. Still doesn't look like it. Still doesn't look like silver. $70 Denver. 74. Oh, 04, wrong one. 99, 91. 77. 78. $85, 92, 16, 15, and 85. Alright, that was roll 30. 31. We keep going till we find something good. A lot of new ones I see in here, just from the edge. $14.94. 01. Another 01. Another 01. $81. See a 64. Denver? It's not a Denver. Another 64. This one is a Denver. 2069 Denver. 03, 07, 21, and 21. 3 2001s in that one. Alright, 32. Got an older one on this end. One. $20, 75, oops, 86, 20, 12, 70, another 01, 89. Thought something was stuck to that one. $75, 1506, 2000, 11, another 01, 99, and 88. 3 01s again. Whoops. Put that back. Delete the wrong thing. There we go. Alright. 33. Peace nickel. Just 60. Looks pretty good. Might upgrade. Might upgrade. Little one. Denver, it's a 64. A1. $74. Denver mint mark there. 64. Doesn't look like anything, but we'll look at it later. And 07, okay. Just a 2001. Lowly. Alright, next one. This is roll 34. $73. Nothing. 12, 92, 99, 2002, 76, 01, 20, 19, another 76, 2000, 21, 19, 95, 19, and 15. Wowza. 2001 and 276s. That's what we got. Not too hot. Not too hot. This roll got damaged for some reason. I'm wondering if there's something in here that could have done that. Let's find out. Or if it just got damaged from something else. Maybe something else. Something weird looking here, but looks very smooth, but could just be a nice condition coin. We'll see. 2003 or something. 15. 16 that no one liked, apparently. Here's Denver. 61. 12. 70 Denver. 1. 88, 64 Philadelphia. 84, 86, and 22. Wow. Wow is all I can say, and not in a good way. Getting kind of screwed over here, not gonna lie. Alright, next one. Doesn't quite look like silver. I think it's a stretch. We'll see though. 1383. 219. That might have been it. Wasn't it? 64 Denver. Kind of hard to see that one. Oh, 1. $76, 84, and a 15. Alright, 2001 and a 76. One of each. One of each. Next one. This one's damaged too. Damaged rolls. What's up with that, huh? What is up with that? 17 was struck off center, but not interesting enough. 70 Denver, it's an 08. See something back here though. There it is. That's what we've been looking for. Well, not what we've been looking for, but something we've been looking for. 1938. First year Jefferson nickel. I am still looking for an S. So if it's an S, we'll be happy. Well, we'll be happy with anything. It's a 1938. Don't come across those all the time. It's a Philadelphia. It's not an S. It's in okay shape, though. Doesn't look too bad. 1938. Look at the spacing in those numbers. It's supposed to look like that? It looks weird. Looks really weird, honestly. I don't know if that's probably not an error though. I just don't look at these too often, I think. You can see it's Philadelphia there. It's got like a couple steps, kinda. 38 Philadelphia. We'll take it. Got something. Got something. 64 Philly and a 57. Look at that. 1957 Denver. All right. Whoops. I dropped that. That was probably very loud. All right. 57 Denver. I think all the other ones we've been finding were Phillies, so. Yep. So first Denver, the box. And then we found this 1938 Philadelphia. That's good. Put it there. I'm gonna mark it 38. Ooh, have not found a 1938 this year, so actually that's pretty good. 38 Philly. 0 for the year, but 1 for the box. We're happy with that, right? Right, guys? We're happy with the 38. The bison on the end of this one. It's nice that it's a first find of the year, so I'll take it. Check the bison first. Nothing on that side, and nothing on this side. Okay. Another bison. Nothing on that side. Nothing there. Mm-hmm. 64. It's Denver. Something there, maybe. 77, 76. 04, wrong one. Oh, 04, right one. Not what I want though. There's an 05 bison. It is. No spear. It's a scratch. Nothing there. 70 Denver. And 15. Back under there. Dump box getting a little full here. 176. Am I gonna have another dump box here? Ooh. Might be running out of space here. Alright, hold on. What I might do is take these rolls out of the box and use the box that we're using now. Dump box on the floor. The banks have been closed this weekend, so couldn't go out and get any. But this is what our box looks like right now. We got just about one more row, so I'm gonna set these on my desk in order of how they come out, how we do them, so I can keep pulling them in the right order. And these two are last. Okay. Alright, so now I can use this box to dump the nickels into. Okay. Back to it. More damage. A lot of these rolls are damaged. I see a 1940 something there. That's a good sign. I don't see exactly what it is, so we'll get to it. We like 40s. Chance for silver, at least. What does that say? 93. $73, 17. There it is. It's another 1941, not silver. It's Philadelphia. It's not silver, but it's a 41. So we like old coins. We'll take it. Absolutely. Speaking of old coins, right behind it, in a 1959. It's Philadelphia as well. It's for the collection. 74, 13. A bunch of new stuff. 95, 14. 80, 15, 87. Got a Denver mint mark here. 64. 21, 02, and 83. Oops, that's probably loud. My bad. My bad. 2001. Let's throw that one in there real quick. Alright. We got the... Ooh. Come on, fingers. 1959 Philadelphia. Second 59 of the box. Which one was it? It was a Denver, though, so we found one of each. I'm struggling on 59 Phillies, actually. That's only the second one of the year. So we'll take that. And then the good find. 1941 Philadelphia. Put it in the 41 pile. I have a couple of them. 41 Philly. They're all 41 Phillies. That is number 3. We've only found one 1941 Denver this year. We found more 1941 San Franciscos than we have Denvers. Alright, anyway, this is roll 40. So we only have 10 left after this one. This marks 80% of the way there. Through the box. Not gonna lie, less than exciting box so far, but that's the reality. We had a very exciting box the other night, so it's gotta balance out, I guess. I mean, you can't find some old coins like we did before without a little bit of balancing action here. Buffaloes and V nickels in one box. Like, yeah, I deserve this right now. That's not to say we didn't find anything good here. We found a couple things, so this may not be as exciting as the other box, but it happens. It's a reality. You can get nothing. It could be absolutely nothing, so we got something at least. Here's a 63 we can look at. Pretty obvious there's no tripling going on, though. It's in pretty okay shape, but we're going to send it back. Oh, that was loud. My bad. Sorry about that. Alright, here we go. This is roll... Wait, wrong way. We're going this way first. This is roll 41. Making our way to roll 50. Last row. You got more coins from other countries than nickels. Yep, that happens too. Hey, I like finding coins from other countries, so... because they're not ones you see every day, and they can be really interesting. I don't know, were you, Bug, were you around yesterday when I showed off the foreigns I had? These are all found in boxes this year. These and these. You can find some cool stuff. Like, for example, I'll go through them, why not? This is a Mexican peso. The outside's made of stainless steel, and the inside's like an aluminum bronze. 2014, 1 peso. Got like the Aztec markings on it. It's pretty cool. This is a British 20 pence, English 20 pence, 1982. On the video I made last week, it's there on my channel. I talk about the history of this design. It's in that video. This is a video, that's the video I found this in. But 1982 20 pence, it's got Queen Elizabeth on it, in her young head portrait. That was that one. This one I found pretty recently. This is this is in the last box I did. It's a Thailand coin. It's called 2 baht. It's got their king on it. This is a 2006, I believe. This one is from Switzerland, 1964. That's the Helvetican Confederation. It is a 20 rampant? What is that called? Rappen? I think it's Rappen. Rappen. 20 Rappen. It's their currency. 64. This is a one from Panama, 2019. 5 centésimos, cents. This one, 20 cents, is from Singapore. This one's really cool. I like this one. It's a Singapore coin, 1986. It's got 2 lions on it. 50 yen. This one was really cool to find too. 43 is not a date. Well, it is a date, but it's not 1943. This means it was made in the 43rd year of their emperor's reign. So this is talking about Emperor Hirohito. 43rd year, made this in 1968, I believe, or something like that. It was in the 60s. I just don't remember what it was. It was 68. So he became emperor in 1923, so that's where that comes from. This was the side I saw when I pulled it out, and I looked at the flowers, and I'm like, yeah, that looks pretty Japanese right there, instead of a Korean or something. And it's got a hole in it. It's pretty cool. 50 yen. And then this one is a East Caribbean States coin, 2002. It's a 2-cent coin, and it's very light. This weighs like half as much as a normal nickel, which was weird. I thought it was plastic, but it's actually aluminum. So you find some cool coins. Even Canadians are cool. I love pulling out Canadians, which is the most common, the foreign we'll find here in the States. But I think there's good stuff to find in foreigns, so I don't mind running into them. I like learning about them, reading up on it. But we're here with American coins, so we gotta get through these. 104. Denver. 64. The one coin from another country I saw was the 1 cent yesterday. Yeah, it's most likely a Canadian. Here's an example of one. Well, this one's just my best one. It's got the maple leaf on it. It's a 1940 Canadian one. And it's so old that it doesn't have Queen Elizabeth on it anymore. This is before Queen Elizabeth. It's King George VI. And I found this in a penny box, and it's in great shape, so I like this thing. I pulled it out. Put it in a little thing there, but most likely you saw a Canadian 1 cent, but there are others. We found one from Barbados the other day, 1964. I think it was Barbados. Barbados 1 cent. 04, piece nickel. 70, there's a 70S. We like those. 01. 10, 22, 87, 84, 23. Okay. 2001. Let's count that one. 30 and the 70S. Put that one in there. Where is it? There it is. 4. Alright, next one. Roll 42. Come on. Come on. There we go. I see a 76, 78, 75, 20, there's a 76, 64 Philly, 22, 15, 90, there's a Denver, it's a 64 of course. Yep. Two 2001. 93. 18. 78. Another 76. And 03. 2 76s and a 1. Boring. Well, realities of coin roll hunting. You can have the most exciting box in the world, and then it's followed by the most boring box in the world. Just how it works. Just how it goes. Still on the silver dry spell this year. Just not giving it to us. Doesn't want to. I saw something interesting back there. Philadelphia. 78. Another 76. 64. That one's a Denver. Don't want it though. Peace nickel. There's something. Got a 1954. It's a Philadelphia. Got something. The box is giving me just enough to keep looking and not give up on it. Just enough. And 23. So a 76. And of course the 54, Philadelphia. We're going to move our stack over a bit. There we go. 54, Philadelphia. 5th one for the year. Alright, what roll is this? This 43? No, 44. 44. 6 left after this. Careful, don't mix it in my piles because I make a mess everywhere. I see a 50 something. 50 something. Whoops, flip it over. There we go. 03, 89, 90. Here's the 50 something. It's a 51. 1951 Denver. 76. 01. 62. 64 Philly. 64 Denver. 02. 98, 15, 86, 20, 02, 16, 89, and 23 Philly. Alright, 01 and 76, one of each of those. 17, and the 1951 Denver. Don't have 51s yet. I'm gonna move the pile again. Ooh. 2 and 51. In you go. I said 51 Denver, right? I think I did. That's only the second one for the year, so that's pretty good. Alright, this is roll 45. Got color, but looks just like it was buried. Open this way off to the side. Let's do a little S action there. There we go. What a mess. Alright. $71. 23. This looks promising, maybe. Oh, yeah, it is. I just flipped it right over. 1946. Philadelphia. It's a good find. The box is trying to keep me interested, but just enough to keep me in without giving me anything super amazing. It's a nice piece nickel. 98, 21, 77, 2001, 70 Denver. Here's the weird colored one. It's just a 99. Man, the 99s have been abused. A lot of the ones I get are just junk like this. Poor 99s. Oh, another old one. Whoops. 97. And piece nickel to top it off. Alright. Goes away. 2 2001s. 34. And 1946, Philadelphia. Second one, maybe? 46. No, we found a Denver, so one of each. Alright, roll 46. Almost done. Don't see silver yet. I'm gonna move this camera a bit so you can see a little bit more of what I'm doing. 07. 12. 76. 66. Pretty nice one. I don't know if I have one yet. Just pull it out for now. 64. It's a Philly. Got another Denver here. 62. 82. Yeah. Just a 76. Alright. Roll. 47 out of 50. Got some junk on that. Taper. Something. See what that is. 77. 13. 91. Is it stuck to this one? It is. 13. Just a piece of trash. 07. 7D. Painted? I think that's painted. Goes in the painted pile. There we go. There's a 1959 Denver. Last year that we collect. So 1. Mm, 702. 22, 23, 23, 64 Philly. Another 01. 90. 70 Denver, and 2023. 1980 Philly or 2013 Philly? No, not really. Sorry. Not really good. 2 2001s. And this 1959 Denver. The only way anything after 1964 is really valuable is if it's a San Francisco or if it's a proof. And you'll know it's a proof because it'll be like mirror finish. You'll know it when you see it. It looks pretty impressive. So 59 Denver. And the odds of finding a proof in circulation are very low. So it's going to be hard to find. I've only found one. I think it's right here. Actually, no, I have found two. I have them here. This is what they look like. This is a 1977 S. So first it'll have an S. So if it's not an S, don't even worry about it. Next to a normal nickel, for example, you can see the difference in the background. One's a mirror-like finish. So the one on the left is a proof. This is also an S, but it's just a standard meant for circulation strike. If you look on the back, it's even more obvious that the one on the left is a proof. And then the other one I have is this one. This is an 81S. It's also a proof. You could see the difference in the finish. So that's really the only late year ones that are interesting, unfortunately. At least the only ones that are really collectible. But if you find at least a 64, yeah, they are shiny. They're really nice, and they made them. Those are considered some of the first ones that are struck as a proof of what the design is going to look like for general circulation. So it's kind of their test run, and they make them decorative for collectors and as pitches, I guess, as what it's going to look like. So most of the time you'll only find them in collections. They're sold directly to collectors, but sometimes they get dumped into circulation, so you have a chance of pulling them out and finding them. The same rule applies for quarters, dimes, pennies. It's all the same. So you'll have the shiny background and the frosted foreground. Dime. Oh, hey, Maple Leaf. Welcome back. Not gonna lie, we're struggling. And you stepped out for a little bit. You didn't really miss much, I'll be honest with you. It's been a struggle. 69 Denver. We're almost done. We got 2 rolls left after this one. 274. I guess I'll look at the piece nickel. 18. Whoa. That one got scratched. 2019, I believe. 77, 76. $89 and 93. All right, just a 76 there. All right, this is roll 49 out of 50. $95, $96. $95, $23, $101, $23, $62. So check it. It's Denver. 64 Philly. $2001. 71 Denver. 23 and 19. Just 2 2001s in that one. Which brings us, ladies and gentlemen, to the final roll. That's it for the box. Nothing super crazy, not gonna lie. You know what we'll do? We'll get in nice and close for this one. We'll get all sorts of close up for this. Here we go. There's some damaged one on the end by the coin machine. And 2021 on the other end. I'm going to try to do this without whacking the camera, because it is right up in my business here. Alright, let's see. Last chance for silver, buffalo, anything. We got color, but it looks just dirty. Alright, let's see. Let's put it down. We'll go 1 coin at a time for the last one. Why not? Throw that away. Let me scoot you over here a little bit. Alright, here we go. 21 Philly. We got a 94 Philly. 99 Philly. 94 Philly. 98 Philly. 81 Philly. All Phillies. 2020 Philly. 70S. There we go. We found something. Almost don't need the microscope. We're so close to it. 70S. So we're going to find something in the last roll. Nice. I got to keep it out of the way here for my hand. 2015 Philly. 99 Philly. 85 Philly. 1966 Philly. Already pulled one out. This is a 2005 Ocean in View Philly. Whoa. My fingers are not holding stuff. Another 1966 Philadelphia. Jeez, fingers, come on. 1990 Philly. 2002 Philly. 2019 Philly. Here's the dirty one. 76. Is that painted or dirty? No, that's dirty. It's been outside. This was underground. It's a 76. Take it. We got an 81 Denver. 2002 Philly. Pull this out a bit. 17 Philly. 2020 Philly. 2023 Philly. 13 Philly. This one's a 2000 Philly. 85 Denver. 95 Philly. 2020 Philly. 2016 Denver. We got a 1981 Denver. Whoops, again, fingers. 21 Philly. 99 Denver. 02 Philly. Get these back down here. There we go. 98 Denver. 12 Philly. 95 Denver. 12 Philly. 88 Denver. Peace Nickel. 2004 Philadelphia. We'll peek at it. Doesn't look too crazy. And the last coin, a 1978 Philadelphia with the Ring of Death on it from the coin counting machines, or the rolling machines. There we go. There you have it, ladies and gents. Get you back up here. Okay. Let's dump these in the box. We got our 76 for the count. Bring us up to an even 20 for the box. Nice. And then we have our 1970 San Francisco. Last find of the hunt. 70S. 5 for the box. Alright. We did it. I went through a box, and it was not super exciting at all. But that's what you get doing this, you know. You're not going to win every time. Here's our rolls. Let me move some of this stuff on the screen here. That. And probably keep the list up, huh? So we can pay attention to that as it goes, but this is what we got. Got a 51. I keep my list here. Starting on the left, on the top left, a 51 Denver. Second for the year, actually, so that's not too bad. 51 Denver. The 52 pile, we have a 52 Philly and a 52S. Pull that S out. There it is. A little S back there. So the 52, I didn't notice the whole back is scratched up. I got coin roll machine messed up. I forgot my microscope's not up, but 52S and a 52 Philly. Next to that one, in spot number 3 here, we have a 54 Philly. Wait, no, it's a 53. Did I not mark it? Oh, whatever it is, I didn't mark it. Whoops. 1953 to Philadelphia. Let's mark that before I forget about it. 1. Alright. Crisis averted. The 54 is a Philadelphia. Next, we have a whole stack of 57s. 3 Phillies and 1 Denver. Those Phillies are actually the first ones we found for the year. So those are our first 3, and they're all in this box. Next pile right here is stack of 2 58 Denvers. We find a lot of these. This is probably our most commonly found coin in the collectible ones we do find, the 6 before 1960. So we have a lot of them. That brings us up to 19 for the year. And we got a nice, healthy 59 pile here. We got 1 Philly and 2 Denvers. That Philly is the second one of the year. As for the San Francisco pile, here's our San Franciscos, at least that are outside of our collectible range. We got 6 of them. We have 1 68S and 5 70Ss. So that's those. 2024s, we found 4 Philadelphias. Oh, I messed that up. Always like pulling out 2024s. Technically low mintage. No 2009s this time around, unfortunately, and not a single foreign. I'm sorry, Maple Leaf, but no Canadians in ours today. I'm a bit sad about that. I like finding Canadians. But also, we didn't cover the 40s. We have a 38 Philadelphia. Great find there. 1938 Philadelphia. Consult the book because I don't remember. I know 38 in general is, well, it's first year Jeffersons, so they're interesting nonetheless. If you look down here, that doesn't show up on the screen, but it's not easy to find, at least. 38 Philly, less than 20 million. That's pretty good. Still missing the 38S. I'm pretty sure I have the Denver, but I found the 39S. I gotta look at my book. I don't remember which one of those I have. Let's see. 38 to 61, first page. 38S we're missing, and 39 Denver. So I did find a 38 Denver. And I found a 39S. I just need to swap that, find the 38S and the 39 Denver. That's all we need. I do have a 42 Philly silver. I just haven't put it in yet. And I do have a 43 Denver silver. I have the whole silver set. I just haven't put them in. Didn't find any this year. Missing a 49S. And I do have the 50 Denver. It's just too nice to put in this book. Too nice to potentially scratch it. So it is an incredibly rare coin. But found the 38 Philadelphia. It's always nice to pull those out. Pull 30 Jeffersons out. We have a stack here of 41s. We found 3 41 Philadelphias. And for the rest of the 40s, we have a stack of 2 1946s, 1 Philly and 1 Denver. The Denver is actually the second one of the year, so haven't found a lot of those. But that's going to do it. And our whole stack of 64 Denvers. I mean, I'll leave, you know what, screw it. I'll leave the camera on. We'll go through these because it's not going to be super interesting, but whatever. If you don't want to watch it, you don't have to stay. So we're going to be looking for the varieties on the Denver Mark. So if you're a variety person, absolutely stick around if you want. But what we're going to be doing is throwing these under the microscope getting a zoom in. And by zoom in, I mean just moving my microscope super close to it because it does not have a zoom feature. Focusing. Right there. And we're going to be looking for, you know what I can do actually? I could probably make this full screen. Or at least close to it. I'll make it a bit bigger. How about that? That's okay, right? That way you can see a bit better what I'm going to be looking at, because I'm going to bring my full screen up as well so I can look at this. That's what we're going to do here. Update that, make sure it's working fine. That looks like it's working okay. Alright, here we go. So we're going to be looking for varieties on the, mostly we're looking for a repunchment mark, basically, is what we're doing. Yeah, repunchment mark. And if I see one, I'll point it out to you. But for the most part, a lot of these are just going to be die wear, like up on the top of this one. It's just die wear, it's not a doubling or anything like that, or a repunch. It's technically not doubling, it's a repunch. But that's what we're going to be looking for. This one's just squished. It's not from the mint, that's from being in circulation. That one's got die wear up top, that's that extra line. Die wear is not the same as a repunch, so that's why we're not looking any closer into it. That's a pretty clean strike. That one, die wear. They made well over 1 billion of these 64 Denvers, so those dies wear out in Denver. So you're going to see a lot of worn out dies on these punches. But the repunched mint marks are kind of obvious. You don't have to look too hard at them. And I think I do have one here, so I'll show it to you in a minute. I think I did find one. At least it's the closest I've found to finding one. It's the one with the most evidence, because it can be hard to tell. But we have quite a couple of these to look at. Almost done with the first stack here. Nothing jumps out at me. Except for that one. I wish it wasn't dirty. Because you see there's extra material on the bottom there and potentially to the left. So I'm going to see if I can clean this a little bit. With the most non-invasive methods possible, if possible. But some of these are not easy to get in there to clean them without actually cleaning them and ruining the value. Actually, I think I got it. Oh, yeah, look at that. I did get it. Upon closer inspection, though, it does look like die wear. This is a pretty extreme example of die wear. So, if you're wondering what it looks like, there it is. I don't know, you should be able to see my cursor on the screen now. The punch is back here, and then the die wear is out here. You know, it might be a repunch, because it's kind of a different angle. I don't know, that's a tough one. It's tough because it's been crushed in circulation. This area has been squished down. If it was all like the original area here, that thickness, it would be easier to tell. So this might be a maybe. It's a rough call though, because technically this area underneath was not a punch. Yeah, it's hard. This one's tough. I'm going to set it to the side though. We're not going to throw it away. We'll take another look at it a little later when we finish the pile. Let's get through these other ones. And nothing on that one. So that was our first pile. I got one more pile here to go through. Dump them quietly so I don't blow everyone's ears out. Alright. Let's look at these. Just crushed. It's just crushed. You have to think also, these have been in circulation for a very long time. So they've been subject to a lot of damage. These have been in circulation for 61 years now. They've been used and abused, so fine detail is not going to be easy to come across. And you're not going to get that perfect example. If you want better detail about what I'm talking about for these, go look at the video I made last week, the triple bank hunt. There's a whole section, you can just skip to it in the chapters, whole section talking about these varieties. So, and the one that I potentially found, I think I put it in there. So, go take a look at that if you want more info on it. Nothing on that one. The weird shape, but the mint doesn't do that. That's what circulation does to it. It's a nice. That's an example of a good strong strike. Not much. It's sharp edges, you know. Not much room for debate on that one. That one's just messed up from circulation. Messed up from circulation. Way marred up over here. And last one. Whoops, lost it. That's a pretty okay example too. If you look out here, this is a shadow. I did have a flashlight here. There we go. Flashlight. Where I could shine extra light from a different angle. Just to try to get rid of that. Let me see if I can. Doesn't always work. But if you look, there's a clear separate line here. It's also a fuzzy one out here. And a clear line right here for this mark. So this is another one. This is why it's hard to tell, because it could be, could not be. Could be dieware, you know? Bug's heading out. Nice to see you. Thanks for stopping in again. It was great to hang out with you, chat with you a bit. You know, if you find more nickels throughout the week or pennies, bring them in next weekend. We'll take a look at them again. See what you found. But yeah, absolutely. Stop in next weekend. Pay attention to my channel throughout the week, though. I'm going to be putting shorts out for the stuff we found this weekend. And I'm in the middle of making a video, too. So that'll be out this week for sure. Don't think I'm going to stream this week during the week, but definitely on the weekend. I got 3 streams planned for next weekend. Nickel on Friday, penny on Saturday, nickels on Sunday. So we like our nickels here. I'm going to get more boxes this week. I'm going to stock up because this was my last nickel box. A little disappointing, but hey, it happens. I do have 1 penny box sitting around here, but I'm going to save it for next weekend. I gotta exchange a lot of change. I gotta bring a lot of it back to the bank. So once I bring all that back, we can get more boxes. I am considering doing a quarter box. I think it might be fun. Quarters or $50. $50, we might have a better chance of finding some silver. So I'm tempted to do one. Let me know if you guys want to actually see that. Because $50, I have a lot of learning to do. I know about the silver and stuff, but the not intended for circulations and other rare varieties, I don't know much about. So that would be a learning process. But quarters, I know a little bit more about. I haven't hunted them too much, though, so I know obviously there's silver and all that. And if we can find some older quarters, that would be amazing. But some Walking Liberties, maybe. I'm thinking about it. Let me know what you guys want to see. Let me know what you guys would watch. If I want to set aside, maybe replace the penny stream next weekend. I don't know. Or we'll replace one of the nickels maybe. $50 would be cool. Yeah, I'm thinking so too. I think the boxes around here are $500 boxes. So I could swing one of those for sure. And one of my banks actually takes them, accepts them back that's something I had to look at because one of my banks, their coin machine doesn't count half dollars, only dollar coins, the small dollars. Small dollars would be fun to do too, but those are $1,000 boxes, I think, which I can do. Yeah, I could probably do it, but it's gonna be a lot of coins. Well, it's only 1,000 of them, but it's a lot of money. Yeah. Those I can count, and then I have to go to a certain bank in around where I am to turn the half dollars in. So I think half dollars is what I'm leaning towards, in between quarters, half dollars, and dollar coins, small dollar coins anyway, because I think we have a better chance to find silver in them. And then worst case scenario, if we go through the whole box and can't find any, we'll just switch to nickels midstream, and we'll do those instead. So anyway, yeah. But this is what we're looking at in the Denver. So this would be one I would look a little bit closer at. I'm going to set them aside for now because it does take research that I don't really have the time to do right now. So I'm going to set this one aside as a potential, and we're going to set this one aside. I'm pretty sure this is more just dieware, but just in case, I'll set it aside. You know, you never know. It's 10 cents I'm setting aside, so... The rest of the 64 Denvers are going away, and that clears up our gigantic pile. So, actually, I do have a possible RPM. Where was it? Oh, I don't think I... Oh, it's going to be in one of my tubes. I'm not going to dig it out. Let me put this microscope away, and I'll show you a double die I have, though. Actually, or I can put it under the microscope. Let's move this. See if I can keep it in the plastic. There we go. Might be a bit of glare, but I think we can do it. We're looking at... It's going to be glare. This is a 1963, by the way. If you look around Unum, the reason why I think it's a double die and not just dieware is because all of the doubling is happening on the same side of the coins. Or, same side of the letters. So if my cursor is showing up on screen here, which I think it is, for example, let's look at the M, it's the easiest to see. There's the obvious M here, and then there's an M under it on the right side here, on the right side here, on the right side here, and on the right side here. It's all on the right. Same for the U. It's on the right. It's on the right. N on the right. A little bit up here on the right. On the right. The other U on the right. On the right. Nothing on the left side of this, which is why I think it's a double punch. See it on the end too. Yeah, exactly, right here. So it's on all the letters. It's just I think this is the easiest area to see it, and they're all on the right, which is why I'm fairly certain it is. Here on the, you can see it on the U here in Pluribus. You can see a bit behind the R, and on this side of the R. It's not easy to see, but I think it's there enough to justify it. And I don't know if it was anywhere else on the coin. Sorry if you're getting dizzy by me flipping this around, but the bottom of this coin wasn't in great shape, so I didn't really look for it. Yeah, but right there is, I think it's half decent evidence of one, so it's probably not. It could be dieware, but it looks pretty uniform to me. That's why I set it aside. So 1963 potential DDR. But yeah, there we go. Let me put the microscope back into its home. It's close enough. Get in there. Yeah, it's alright. So there we go. That's going to do it. We found some stuff. Nothing too crazy. Found a couple things. There they are. Couple stuff, a little bit of stuff, couple things. Found some nice ones. Actually, you know what? We can check the book, because a really nice 64, a really nice 60, and a really nice 66. We can just check if it'll upgrade. That's going to be in our second book of the series here. Where is it? 62 to 95. Which is this one. 62 to 95. And we're going to be looking at 64. This is the Philadelphia one. Did have a nice one in there. So we put those next to each other. Get the light on it. I'm going to hand hold this one. Hopefully not blind it, but get a good angle on this. I don't know. That's a tough call. I think the one we have in there might be pretty nice still. I'm going to look at it with my naked eye here for a second instead of through the camera. Okay, yeah, that helps. So with the naked eye, the one we just pulled today looks a lot nicer. There's a nicer tone on it. So I think I'm going to replace that one. Put my light back here. So yeah, camera doesn't show it too well, but actually it looks a bit better there. You can see the tone difference down here. I'm going to carefully replace that one. That one's in good shape. I mean, this is still a really nice 64. A couple little scratches on it, but found a nicer one right here. For being in circulation, nice anyway. Oh yeah, that looks nice in the book. The camera doesn't really like it, but looks really good in person. So yeah, that's those. We found a 66. I actually don't have one in here yet, so I might as well put it in. That's just, it is a bit scratched, but I don't find a lot of 66s. 66s? It's not easy to say. They actually were only made in one mint in 66. Only made in Philadelphia. Same for 65, 67. So, in the 66 goes, filling out the book. And again, I do have most of these, including the 68S. It's just, I'm waiting for a really nice one to come along. One that I look at and go, wow, that should go in the book. Here's a 60 Philly. We're going to have to go back to the other book for this one. 60. This book's getting heavy. 38 to 61. We're going to be in the back here. Not missing too many here. Again, I have most of these. I'm just looking for nice ones, really. Have the 55. 55 Denver. Have the 50 Denver. But again, it's too nice to put in the book, so I'm not going to do that. 60 Philly is what we're looking at. Let me grab the one we just pulled out. 60 Philly, put it next to it. What do we think? In person, the one we pulled out looks a little nicer. Put it down for a second so I can take a better look at it. Yeah, it's got less scratches in it too. I think strength of the strike is about the same. Luster is a bit better though. So I think we're going to swap it. Here we go. Get you in here. Oh, it's still not in frame. Okay. Come on. There we go. Better? There we go. So let's put my finger behind it, pop it out, and put this one in. Try to get it straight. There we go. And the other one was nice, but this one's a little nicer. Just a little bit. So there we go. Oh, hey, Maple, if you have a book like this with Canadian coins, I'd love to see it. So if you do, like, put a short video or something about it up, or send me a photo on X or something like that. Because I'd love to see a Canadian book filled up like that. I just want to see all the designs next to each other. All right. Plus, your coins look shinier than mine, so and then American ones. All right, I think we're done. Oh, this was a nice 61 Denver too. I guess I should check that while we're here. Why not? Last page of this one should be in. 61 Denver we have. Looks okay. Let me look at it with my eyes first. Might be close. Does look pretty close, doesn't it? I think this one might come down to scratches. Let me see. Yeah. I think it's slightly better. Very slightly. There's a couple fewer scratches in the one we just pulled out, so I'm going to do it. I'll make an executive decision here. It's not the end of the world. You find a ton of 61s, so... Alright, there it is. 61 Denver in the book. Okay. I think that'll do it for now there. Let's put that away. Toss the other 61 Denver. Don't need that. Alright. Cool. Oh, as I whack the camera. Alright. I could show you the book I filled with ones I took from Rolls. It's the best one, so I can make a vid. Yeah, by all means. If it's in your means and you don't mind, if it doesn't mess up with your video schedule you have planned, I'd love to see it. Like, I'd watch it. Cause I watched the error video you put out today. That was interesting, too. Yeah, definitely put it out, because I want to see what those Canadian books look like all filled up. That would be cool. Yeah. I don't think I missed anything. Okay, yep. Alright, yeah, I think we're going to wrap it up here. I think we're about done. Leatherman put in some work today. Yeah, not much to say. Not too exciting. I mean, we got a 38. I can always be happy about that. You know, finding 30s. You know, we found the 37 Buffalo last time. We got the 38 right after it, so got the series going here. Also, we got the two painted nickels. That'll go in our painted collection. So I'm going to be working on a book of that, too. That'd be cool. Try to make videos that people want to see. If you want to see it, I can do it in the next week or so. Yeah, I'll absolutely watch it. I already subbed to you, so I'm not going to miss it, but I got to go through some of your stuff, too. I'm going to pick out some videos I find interesting, and I'll watch those. Also, I'm curious to see if any Canadians I found potentially, or at least the dates where there are errors. There's probably a lot more pennies I found than nickels, but, you know, if I got I don't have many Canadian nickels to look through, really. These aren't the 100% nickel ones, but I don't have many here to really have varieties in, but I'll definitely take a look. 38 and the 41 were nice. Yeah, absolutely. I mean, we got a couple 41s even, too, so you can't really complain. The first one was the nice one. I mean, that's a beauty right there. Actually, we swapped it out. This isn't even the one we found. This is the replacement from the book, but the one we put in the book was even nicer. All right, now I gotta pull it out. There's a 41 Philly, right? Yeah, this one. That looks pretty good. It had some crazy luster on it. That's right. I remember. Yeah, that was a good addition to the book. It stands out on this page now. Very strong strike. That Denver I really want to swap out. It's pretty worn, but gotta find one first. And that's the rule. The only stuff that goes in this book is stuff I found. I can't cheat and buy it or, use it from another time. Gotta find it from the boxes. So, don't want to cheat. So, I have found all the silvers, just not this year. They're in there. Still silverless for the year. Doesn't feel good. But that's okay. We'll find them. We just gotta keep looking. Gotta keep looking. We could take solace in the fact that we pulled out a V-nickel and a couple buffaloes, so can't argue that. We even pulled out, well, we didn't pull the proofs out this year. No, wait, I did. Didn't I? Hold on. I'm gonna go back to the spreadsheet. I'm pretty sure I pulled those proofs out this year. It was just like the first box or something, so I don't remember. Let's see. Consult the spreadsheet. 50 Denver we found earlier, yep. Yeah, the 77S proof and the 81S proof were both found in box number 2 this year. Alright. Interesting. So that technically is part of the hunt. So, very nice. Alright, well, that was box 7. So, we'll update that throughout the week. And then I'll have a couple other videos out for some other things I've been working on. There will be a video out for the V-nickel box, the last box we did. Couple shorts as recaps. I have them drafted. I didn't post them yet because I wanted stuff to post throughout the week. So I'm gonna put those shorts out. I'll make a short on this one, even though it was nothing special. I'll just make a quick 15-second one instead of a couple minutes. That'll do it there, I think. And then that video I'm working on should be out in the next few days. It's just I gotta have time after work to work on them. But not having to stream during the week will help. I'll be able to actually work on them at night. So I'll have a little bit of time to do that. Other than that, I think we're going to be back together Friday night. We're going to do more nickels, and hopefully with a better box, because a little sad, not going to lie. I want to see some foreigns at least in these. But that's okay. Beggars can't be choosers. We didn't lose any money. It's a free hobby, so beggars can't be choosers at all. Especially after the last box. Can't complain at all. The penny hunt wasn't bad either. I found a couple good things in there. But man, that first box. So our weekend overall has been a success. We have a great weekend of coin roll hunting. Can't complain about it at all. So, and the foreigns we found. Wow, cool foreigns. Cool foreigns. That Thai coin. The things you don't expect to find up here in the Northeast. I'm trying to remember if those were Loomis Raptor rolls. Because usually Loomis Raptor rolls don't do any good for me. But they've been showing up. They've been carrying their weight. But yeah, when I pick up coins this week, I'm gonna try to get a box of Loomis and a box of the Harrisburg ones, just for a little variety, mix it up a bit. I'm tempted to go out to. There's another one of my bank locations, a little bit more out of my way. I mean, it's not far. It's like 10 minutes away, but I have no errands or it's not on the way to work or anything like that. I might stop out at that one because it's a smaller one, but the last time I picked up a box from them, it had 11 silver nickels in it. So, haven't picked up a box from them since. I might give them a call on Tuesday, ask them if they can hold a box for me, and then go pick it up later in the week when the armor truck comes. So, the other small town bank I have, that was actually this box, I think. I ripped my mark off, but it was. I got to get a box from the big bank in town because I've been doing good on that one. I'm pretty sure the last box we did with the V nickels, I think that one was from the big one in town. I try different branches sometimes. Yeah, different branches of the same bank. That's what I do too. I jump around a little bit, and I feel better about taking a little sample from each one, instead of only ever going to the same one. Also, there's one out in the sticks, kind of. Same bank, different branch. It's just they don't usually hold that many coins, so I haven't been able to get a box from them. I've only been able to get wrapped rolls, but I'll check them. I'll see. I'll make the rounds this week, and then if I do get boxes like the one we did here. Oh, it's gonna be loud. Hold on. If I do get boxes like this one with the holes in the bottom, I'll check the bottom of all of them, and we'll pick the best one to go through. Because I gotta restock my nickel boxes. I'm empty. That was it. That was the last one. I have a Loomis wrapped penny box here. It doesn't have the holes in the bottom, so I have no idea what they look like. But I like to keep them sealed before the stream. That way, if we do find something amazing, someone can't say, oh, you planted it in there, it was already opened, whatever. And I don't like to look beforehand, it adds to the surprise. So, unless I open it on stream and it's all brand new, uncirculated coins, I'll just swap it out with a different box on stream. It's not a huge deal. But unless it's that, I'm going to hunt it. So, but I like to do it from a sealed state. But the nice thing about those Loomis boxes is, well, for better or for worse, they're completely sealed. There's no holes, no inspection, anything on it. They're sealed until you open it, so you have no idea what's in it until you crack it open. And that's another exciting part of that. So I think that'll be fun. I'll do that penny box next weekend, and I will look into the $50. I will ask my big bank if they have any or if they can get some for me. But if they don't have any, it's possible they won't be able to order it in time. It might have to be next week. So because it won't apply to Canada, but tomorrow in the States is Martin Luther King Day, so King Jr. Day. So it's a federal holiday. So banks are closed tomorrow. It's also Inauguration Day, so I guess technically another national holiday. I'm working, it doesn't matter, but there are a lot of people who get Martin Luther King Day off. And tomorrow we get our new president, so a lot of things happening. But I will get to the banks on Tuesday, and if I get out of work early enough, I'll have time to get there to go in before they close and ask them about $50. And I think we'll do that. I think we'll pull the trigger on that. We'll do some $50. I don't know which day yet. We'll make a decision. I'll post it on X, and I'll put a community note thing. Not a community note, but a community announcement on YouTube. I'll write something of when I decide I'm going to do it. And if we're going to replace a nickel stream or if we're going to replace the penny stream. I'm not sure. I've been having a good time with the pennies, so I think we might keep it in. And we'll replace one of the nickel streams, maybe. But the problem is, I don't know about doing it on Friday night, because I know there's other streamers who do a $50 Friday night, and I don't want to step on that. It's not me stepping on it, it's really them stepping on me, I guess, from my viewer base, but feels a little weird doing it on the same night, so we'll give it some space. Maybe we'll do it, maybe we'll move stuff around. We'll do nickels Friday night, then $50 Saturday night, maybe pennies Sunday night. Might do that. And that way, if the pennies take forever, I'll just do half the box, and then we'll finish it Monday night. We'll do a short stream Monday night. That might be better. So, yeah, just workshopping it. We'll see. But yeah, holiday for everyone but people who go to work. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, pretty much. It's a holiday for all federal workers, right? So the people in government take the day off, but all of us actual hardworking citizens have to go to work. All the people who actually run this country, you know, the people who make stuff and make the economy go, they're the ones who go to work. But the useless politicians in the government, they get to have the day off and get paid for it. So, yeah. And that's a universal truth. It doesn't matter what side you're on. Everyone knows that the people who get paid to sit in government are completely worthless. So, paid to do nothing. Like, man, what an easy job. Anyway, not going to rant politics there. But, yeah, so it's a holiday, and we get a new president tomorrow, so there's things happening, but I think that's going to do it. I'm done chatting here. I'm going to eat something, and then I'm going to hit the hay, because I got to get up for work tomorrow, and there's snow outside I have to shovel in the morning to even get to my car, so we got to worry about that, too. So we got a couple inches out there already, and it's supposed to keep going, so we'll see how that goes, but I think we're going to wrap it up here, so for everyone still hanging out, thanks for stopping in. Maple, nice talking to you. I think Bug already went. I don't know if Matt's still lurking around, but Matt, if you're lurking around, good to see you. If not, we'll catch you soon. I think Shadow might be lurking around too. Shadow, good to see you. He's usually in here, so. But, yeah, it was a fun night. You know, disappointing box, but it's nice chatting with everybody, so. Sometimes we can't ask for more than that, but watch out for the videos this week. Other than that, I think we're done here. So I'll put an announcement out for the $50 hunt and the other hunts I have scheduled this weekend. I'll have the stream scheduled by like Wednesday night or Thursday night. That way you can look on the channel and see which stream you want to stop in for, and you can stop in for it. So, but we did good tonight. Thanks for everyone for stopping in. Have a good night, Maple. We'll look out for the next hunt, absolutely. The video, I'm going to try to finish it by Wednesday. I might put it out right in the middle of the week, so have a look out for that. Just watch the channel. There will be videos out. There's going to be shorts out most days. I have a bunch of drafts saved, so there will be at least one thing every day to look at on the channel. That's my goal. So, and then if I have free time on a Thursday night, maybe we'll do another stream, but for the most part, I'm going to try to keep it on the weekends, so. Alright, I think that's going to do it. Thanks, everyone, for stopping in. I appreciate you. We had a good time. Have a good week. Everyone have a good time at work if you're working, and if not, you lucky man. Yeah, have a good week, and we'll catch up next weekend, alright? You take care, guys.